Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Beretta 9mm USA here, and today we've got a nice video for you on a Smith & Wesson PC model 686. This is a 5-inch revolver from the Performance Center, and that video is coming up next. Wow.
So guys, this specific revolver was either released at 2019 SHOT Show or 2020, I cannot remember honestly, but it is a 7-shot version of this revolver. They also released a 6-shot version of this, but it'll have the 4-inch barrel where this has a 5-inch barrel. As you can see, it has all those Performance Center angles and just sexiness to it. Really nice shroud here, half shroud. Really nice contour to this barrel. It's very interesting, very different for Smith & Wesson. And obviously that front sight is extremely different, but it provides a very nice high visibility sight picture here. Anyone could pick up that front sight, I'm telling you right now. You can see the very end of this barrel has a very nice recessed target crown to it. Very high quality. So this is a one-piece barrel, I believe. Could be wrong, but it just looks like so. This revolver does have a full-length ejector rod, and also this revolver has your traditional L-frame lockup on it, so lockup here in the front of the ejector rod, and your star extractor, which locks up into your thumb piece back here. So it's a good lockup here on this revolver. Another thing that you can see on this revolver that is a little bit different compared to most Smith & Wesson revolvers is that it has a unfluted cylinder. That's going to add a little bit of weight to the revolver and also make it a little bit harder to find your charging holes if you're used to doing that. So it's just a slick surface overall. It's cool though because it makes the revolver look entirely different compared to most Smith & Wesson revolvers. Speaking of the weight of this revolver comes in at 39.3 ounces.
Make sure you wrap your thumbs back. There you go. First 5 shots were direct hits.
Fucking thing's so loud I couldn't hear the steel.
Yeah, it's loud. And it's heavy.
Yeah. They were hits?
Yeah.
So the thing's so loud I can't hear if it's hitting the steel?
Yeah.
And the flash out the front obscured the steel.
Yeah.
I can't see if it's hitting anything. I'm like, hold on.
We're getting, we're past 9 p.m.
Yeah.
So past 9 p.m. you're gonna start getting a lot of flash out the front.
I could see how you could get off a handful of those if you were in bear country and they were coming at you.
Absolutely. Today's video is brought to you by Core Essentials. Core Essentials gun belts are the best fitting, most comfortable, and concealable carry belts on the market today. It has a hidden, virtually indestructible track sewn right into the back of the belt itself. This creates 40+ positions you can size your belt to, so you get that custom fit. I've used a Core belt for over 4 years, both on and off duty. With these belts, you can adjust your EDC belt within 1/4 inch increments, so you get that exact fit. Core offers their belts in top grain leather or tactical nylon web. Your choice. Both come in 1.5 inch widths with a reinforced power core. This offers superior support and flexibility. One size fits all in the waist sizes from 24 inches all the way up to 44. Tactical and XL leather belts are also available all the way up to 54 inches in waist. These belts are perfect for in the waistband carry, outside the waistband carry, or whatever your preferred EDC method is. These belts come with a 1-year warranty from Core Essentials and a 30-day money-back guarantee. Use coupon code B9USA at checkout and you can save 10% on your entire order. Alright guys, I'm going to jump in here and take a turn. The rear sight on this Smith & Wesson is very traditional. Smith & Wesson is adjustable for both windage and elevation. One of the things that I like about this revolver is this speed release for the cylinder. So you're in the shooting position right here and you're empty, you want to reload, you just simply reach up and hit this button right here and push it forward, pushing out the cylinder and getting those empties out and ready for a reload. So I kind of liked it. A little bit of adjustment to using it. but it is very good. This revolver overall has a very unique look to it. There's no question about it. I was not sure how much I would actually care for it, but I must tell you, shooting it at the range gives you that picture right there, and it is excellent. So they did a great job on it overall, making it a very enjoyable revolver for the end user. And that is what's most important. Love it or hate it as far as the looks are concerned, it is different than every other revolver that we have, and that's why I wanted to try it. You'll be good to go. Awesome. The revolver comes stock with this chrome trigger on it, a very nice looking trigger, and it's very wide, and it makes it really good to use it. Speaking of pulling the trigger, I'd say it's right around 7.5 to 8 pounds, very smooth and very predictable in its use. The trigger itself is excellent. Single action, just like most Smith & Wessons. It doesn't get much better than that. No question about it. The trigger does come with an over travel stop right there, which you can see. So that's excellent. And then the hammer itself is a teardrop style hammer with some great knurling on it and easy to get a hold of, which matches the speed release for the cylinder. I like it a lot. The overall finish on the revolver is a glass bead blast finish, and it looks fantastic. Okay, finger out of the trigger well. Okay, again, sights on target first, and then touch the trigger. There you go. Finger out of the trigger well. There you go again. Sights on target, sights on target. Good. Finger out of the trigger well. Okay, sights on target. Nice, another hit. Get your finger out of the trigger well. Nice. Let's see how 357 Magnum feels. Revolver feels great, but it's hitting the hell out of those targets. Wow.
So guys, this Smith & Wesson revolver has Smith & Wesson's traditional round butt frame that you see on most modern day Smith & Wesson revolvers. And this pair of grips right here is a pair of Ultimates. They're kind of a target style conversion because again, it's a round butt frame, but it turns it into more of a square butt profile. I absolutely love these grips. You can see that they're thin up top, but they become thicker near the bottom. Really nice profile to them in hand. It allows you also to get closer to the trigger because of the fully exposed backstrap, which the stock grips on this give you the fully exposed backstrap, but I'm not honestly a fan of having rubber grips traditionally on a Smith & Wesson revolver. As you see here, they have the Smith & Wesson medallion. Great checkering on them. Really love these grips. And again, they get you closer to that trigger to be able to partake in that wonderful double action trigger from the Performance Center. The Performance Center knows what they're doing as far as when they're putting out a fully tuned revolver traditionally. Sometimes you might have an issue, but if you do have a problem, just send your revolver back into Smith & Wesson. They'll get it fixed up and sent back out to you. No problems at all. Smith & Wesson has a wonderful lifetime warranty on all their products.
Alright guys, let's talk about the lockup real quick on this revolver. Most Smith & Wessons is excellent. Let's see how this one is. First, very smooth, right? Alright. Just ever so slightly on the movement. Very tight. And it doesn't matter where you take it, it seems to be the same. So
how's the return spring on the trigger?
Quite excellent. The trigger on this one is strong. Watch this. I mean, it really does shoot it out there. Even when you're squeezing the trigger, you can tell that it just wants to push it right out. So a great return spring on the trigger, guys. Something that we like if you're trying to get multiple rounds off. You got to get that trigger back out there so you can get that quick second or third shot. So that's why we talk about the return spring quite a bit on our channel. It's important if you're trying to shoot for a second or third round. 7 rounds on a reload. Let's try from the kneeling with a revolver. Wow. So the MSRP on this beautiful Smith & Wesson revolver, that's right, I called it beautiful because beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I like it a lot, is $1,006. That's the MSRP, so you should be able to find it a little bit less than that even in these Corona priced times. It's an excellent revolver with a lifetime warranty, so it's something that you should definitely consider. We have been showing off at least one revolver in our top 5 list recently, so if you want to see other Smith & Wesson revolvers that we really like, check out our top 5 list for 2021 and 2020. We have one for 2019 also. Yeah. So those videos have been getting a lot of views, and also there's lots of 1911s in those videos. So if you like 1911s, please check out our top 5 list. I think that's it for this one, right, young Beretta? Yep. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this review video of the Smith & Wesson Performance Center Model 686, and it is a plus because you can put 7 rounds in it. If you're interested in this revolver or anything else, make sure you go to Smith & Wesson's website and check out their products there. As always, everyone, thanks for watching the video, and remember to like, click on the bell so you can be notified, and share this video. Support us on Patreon if you can. And remember, your Second Amendment is worth protecting.